Hello. Hey everyone, hello. Welcome, I hope you're all well. Let's see. Hi James, hello. Hey Calic, hello. Yeah, I've been feeling like playing this chill games on stream. It's been really nice. I was thinking maybe I'll just play some more Ooblets, so I was like, maybe I'll play this. This looks like a good game. Hey, hello, and thank you for the subscription. That's really nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's super nice. Thank you. I always get a little gobsmacked whenever you subscribe because like it shows the total months and like, oh my god. I just forget how long I've been how long I've had an option. Like 42 months just sounds like such a long time, you know. Oh, hello. Hello everyone, welcome. I hope you're well. The BZ Bucks. Yeah, I appreciate the BZ Bucks. I'll happily accept the money of Amazon. Yeah, fair. Yeah, like I saw you say that you're not like huge on the sort of transition that a lot of content has had, right? From like YouTube to streams, and I totally get that. Yeah, like we've a lot of like people that used to do like really quality productions on YouTube kind of moved on to doing like low effort stuff on Twitch, right? It's too bad. Speaking of, we're playing some PowerWash Simulator, which is a game I previously thought was kind of a joke, and like more and more, the more I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, is that a perfect game? Is this a perfect game? I think it might be the perfect game for me. I was especially lured in, and I saw there was a career mode. So I'm gonna try that. I think we're starting completely fresh. We'll be starting up nice little company where we'll be washing people's property. I think some of it is like vehicles and stuff. Some of it is buildings, like little houses and stuff. I hear there's an interesting storyline in this. I don't know if it's much of a story as there is lore. So I'm excited to see what that's about. Some of it is garden gnomes. We're getting some spoilers here. There's Mars, apparently. There's garden gnomes. There's some vehicles. There's more vehicles. The menu is completely quiet, so you'll have to let me know if. Oh, no, that can't sound. I think I'm 100 FOV sort of guy. You'll have to let me know how the audio is because there's not much for me to go on here. We'll see once we get in just how powerful the wash is. Oh, we heard a little click there. A little click. Oh. Let me know. Dude, yeah, the backgrounds in Third Strike are beautiful. I wanted that more. But I need to do something so I can have more because OBS is limiting me on how many backgrounds I can have. I wanted to have like 50 of them in there, and I just crammed the folder full of them. There's more backgrounds, and it's like it was like no, you can have 5. I think there's a limit of like 50 megs or something like that, and I like having the animated ones, so couldn't have all the ones I wanted. But in the future, I'll try something to have it even more tight. I think you can get started here. Some power washing. Yeah, so just got the one mission right now, clean the van. Got myself some coffee. I was feeling a bit a little doozy before I got the stream started. I had a cup of coffee. I was like, oh yeah, I think so. I think so a lot better now. And I got another one. I've become a coffee guy. It's crazy. I used to never, I never made myself a cup of coffee ever, like 2 years ago. Great news! I finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's been dredged from the bottom of the lake. That's a good thing. It means no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath the hideous layer of gunk. That's a good word. I support the use of this word. Is your perfect workhorse. Engines a dream. No rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just need a good hose and down and you're in business. You certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Okay, so I guess we're getting started with a company here, so we gotta get a company car. And I guess these are all the things you have to clean, like the tires. With a Y, apparently. Is that like the American spelling? Grill. I'm not getting very much money for each thing. Why am I even getting paid? Isn't it my car? That's the car. Well, I guess we'll start the job. I get $150 cleaning my own car. That's a steal. Tires is the proper spelling. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Interesting. I feel like no one uses the other spelling. You know? Like, it's very rare I see tires with a Y like that. Every other British spelling of words I see consistently, but not tires as much. I do remember seeing tires once though when I was in Essex. I saw it like a sign. I was like, oh, that's so weird. I didn't think much of it. I was just like, that's so weird. I don't see that word with a Y very much. You can make it a play some videos, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just gonna make a big video and make it play a video, and then it would work. I made it a playlist of GIFs right now, and it has a limit. So there's a bunch of controls, a bit intimidating. Visa washer with toggle washer. I don't know what any of this means. I think I would just have to get in and try. I guess the important thing is we walk like that. Show dirt, sprint. Equip, rotate nozzle, refill cleaning liquid. Pick up, place equipment, see. Well, all I need to know is it's all kind of localized around the WASD. I can equip certain things with 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Tablet is on escape. Okay. Let's give it a try. The old tire shop. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. That a bit loud? I think that's a bit loud. Let me go into OBS here. How's this? I think that's a bit better. Let me know if this gets a bit grating, if this is too loud. I can always, considering it's just like a. I guess it doesn't matter too much if it's quieter, right? Let's do another one of let's do it like this. I think that's a bit better, right? Let me know if you want to hear some louder water sloshing noises though. Alright, so how do I do this? I can do like a little one of these. I can do one of or I can do like this, like armor aiming. Oh, sick. Nasty. This is ASMR stuff compared to the mouth noises in Hellblade. It was very intimate in that game when we were just sort of whispering at you constantly. Let's see. Oh, okay, I can scroll. I'll have like different, different strengths and like spreads. So this is like the most narrow one. So this is gonna be pretty wide, but it's leaving like the most gritty gunks. That's not good at all. I guess this is a good place to start, maybe. Just get a grime off, and then we can focus on what's still there later, you know. Maybe. Is there any like professional power washes here that would tell me what's the most efficient way to quickly clean a vehicle? So if I press tab, I do believe I can see as well. Yeah, what's like missing. So it's not too bad if you clean something and then leave it. You won't have to like find it later because you just did this and you'll find it. So what I was thinking of is, I can just do this. I don't have to like hold it down. That's nice. I was thinking like, how do I rotate it? There we go. On like a little Dead Space spin, you know. Logged on for this work this morning. Got like 10 minutes into my first Teams meeting before I went to go make the coffee. The limit to sleep late. Yeah, you gotta. Really gotta like get your sleep stuff fixed rather than like relying on energy drinks and coffee. save yourself a headache sometimes, literally, right? I had a terrible headache today. It was awful. So I'll do a little narrow one like that. I woke up at like 5 a.m. I was like dying. I like was a bunch of like strong lights, and I went to the kitchen to get some painkillers. I like felt like I literally couldn't see because of the bright lights. It was horrible. Oof. I just have those sometimes. There's like nasty headaches. Ooh. Oh, good. Which reminds me that I really should have bought some ibuprofen today. Oops. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. I slept in last night as well. I've been pretty strict, going to like 1 a.m. Go to bed 1 a.m. every night now, and I went to bed no, sorry, midnight every night. But today I went to 1 a.m. and I think that got me all out of whack. And what I was like, no, this is unacceptable. I'm gonna give you a massive headache for this. I'm a 1 coffee a day guy, but I don't drink it. I get slapped with a caffeine headache. I guess that could have been it as well. I've been having like a coffee a day for months now, and I didn't have any yesterday, so I have noticed some changes in that regard. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a little progress track in the top left. That's nice. I can tell how well I'm doing. So there's one part I definitely not cleaned, so I'm gonna have to get some sort of tool to fix that at some point. I've not been on the roof of this car, so that's gotta be the a large part of the last 30%, right? If you become a coffee guy, then skip the coffee. There will be consequences. Yeah, that's the unfortunate bit, isn't it? That's life. Life of a coffee addicted person. I probably experienced some things like that in the past. I've had like periods of my life, like particularly in like my teenage years, where I got particularly into like energy drinks, right? Like the Red Bulls and stuff. Like I remember my job, I always had like a Red Bull in the fridge. So because like I had to wake up at like 5 in the morning, so I always leave one ready for myself, so I could go dunk it before leaving for work. Because otherwise, I knew I was going to be absolutely miserable, and then I could be just like slightly miserable instead. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought of Grouting Thomas for Attila and just never looked back. Sure, I'll take a name for you. I'm terrible with names. Unfortunately, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. That is a pretty good name. Absolutely. For Attila? Absolutely. Gotta have my cup of joe. Hang in there, baby. I gotta get one of those cups now that are like, don't talk to me before I got my joe. I see, that's the roof. So, oh, okay. So how do I? Oh, I guess that's my equipment there. I guess. Can I like do this? Can I like jump up here? Oh, dude, look at this jump! Look at this. I'm playing like. There was another game I played recently where I could just like zoom around the room. What is this? It's like I'm playing like Warsaw or something. I think there's actually bunny hopping in this. I'm pretty sure I'm accelerating. The little big old wide one. Got a mug for Christmas. Let's go, Coden. Little angry man on it. That's sweet. That's a nice, thoughtful present, though. Let's see. Is this one good for the bad gunk? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that works like a dream. So how thorough do I have to be before it's like, ding, it's clean now? Because it doesn't seem like it's 100%. Sometimes it just gives it to me. Ooh, it's very picky here though. It's like a little pixel-wide bit of filth on the edge here, I think. And it's like, you better clean me. You better get this smut. We're not gonna be able to do this mission, buddy. Bub. Ah, he's the red one. Little nasty guy. Little sicko I got in my toolbox. Absolute little freak nozzle. Oh, come on. How is it still not giving it to the roof to me? I think it's giving me like the window already even. There's still like a bunch of it, like I can see. And can I like see? Oh yeah, here I can see what's like not cleaned. Oh yeah, okay, so wing mirrors. 66%. So the problem is, I don't know what like car bits are, but I guess these would be the wing mirrors. They look pretty clean to me. Oh, there we, oh no, the mirror part was not. It didn't glow though. There we go. Okay, now I see. Now I see. There we go. Bumpers. These are bumpers, right? Are these bumpers? There. Okay. That is that a bumper? Well, like minging mirrors, minging mirrors. Don't say that. Do one of these. Yeah. What does that say? PowerWash 54? I don't know. I don't know what that's short for. That's gotta say something. That's a sneaky little message though. PW is PowerWash, right? Did you know that this is a Square Enix game? I was blown away. It's not a Square Enix developed game. I think it's an indie game, right? It's just published by Square Enix. It blows me away that they published this. Square Enix just publishes some wild games. Like I will never get over that Square Enix published Quiet Man. We just all have a little Konami moments, I guess. Now we're getting it. It's not time to use these controls like a pro now. I can barely even see this smut anymore. It's so clean. Like I'm pressing tab and it's like nothing's lighting up. This is beautiful. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay. And once you've got most of it, it'll do like a to-do thing. So bumper, grill, and tire. So this is the grill, right? This right here. I think that's a grill. I feel like I've been blasting away at this thing, and like, how is it not clean still? I guess I needed to use a stronger nozzle, or more focused nozzle. There we go. Okay. Bumper. Back bumper. I gotta crawl around to see this, I think. Got your tire. Oh, there we go. There's a tiny little seam at the bottom. Wow. There we go, got him. Is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? I got your details from your friend Harper. Is that the name you ended up with? No, come on, message. I wanted to see the message. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. You gotta see me being a sicko watching this thing. Doing circles around it. And admiring it in the end. That looks fantastic. Told it before, fine under the grime. I pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. Also, just met my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about this dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Thank you, Harper. What a helpful little guy. Clean the back garden in Walnut Street, Buckingham. $4.50? Nice. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, cause I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks. We're both down to down to the last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Should I think Calvin Miller? Oh, here's a message. Got the deals from my friend Harper. Could really do with a hand about place when you're free. Sure can do. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. You got this. I think you got this one in the bag. I don't think I have to worry about this in the least. Let's clean some smut. Is this a human head game? Wait, no, is it? Come, is it? They made Brink? Wait, the same guys that made Brink made Quiet Man? Wait, what? Really? Ruined through the boxwood from into the makes a Proton John. Wait, Proton John? Isn't that just like a guy, like the... I feel like I mostly heard about him in relation to like something awful people. I didn't know he had a box cover quote. But enough, my first girlfriend, Florian Paris, used to live here back in the day. Just a good time. Okay, I don't know why he texted me about that, but I appreciate the love. This was a friend of the recipe guys. Yeah. It's like a no one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, those are like a strange list of games, like Dungeon Defenders 2, Brink, Prey, Quiet Man. I don't even know what Defiance is. That's a game I've literally never heard of. But Quiet Man, I'm very familiar with. Dungeon Defenders is so bizarre. I was quite into Dungeon Defenders when it came out, and now it's like a very strange, like, I don't know what's happening there. Like when I looked up what they've been working on, it looks like they kind of worked on kind of selling the same game over and over for the last 10 years. Each time with a big community backlash. Dungeon Defenders 2 was strange in itself because like it was gonna be a MOBA for some reason because they were cashing in on League of Legends and Dota 2 being really big, and then they were like, wow, we made a terrible game, and then they didn't. Defiance is an MMO third-person shooter tie-in to a very mid sci-fi show. Oh my god! Okay, now that you mentioned the tie-in to the sci-fi channel, I remember this coming out, and yeah, that's why I don't know what it is, because like it sounded terrible, so I just did not try it, and I don't remember anyone like playing it that I cared about either, so I just never saw it. So it's a game that just happened. I never gave it a second look, you know. And this garden is like terrible. Like, this house is spotless. What's going on? They were like the previous PowerWash before me were just like, he just like taped the garden, the yard, I guess. Like you know, like painting tape, so you don't paint bits of what you don't want to paint. Use that so you wouldn't clean anything else than the house, I guess. What is this? I'm unimpressed with my fellow washers here. Someone's been here and cleaned, and happened to not claim what they didn't care about, I guess. They just hate gardens. They find them despicable and bourgeois. Nice. I was reading recently about how they didn't want to call Prey 2017 Prey at all. Yeah, that was just like a complete publisher thing. They just stepped in to say, you're calling this game, you're making Prey now, right? Like, I think they were already making a video game, right? And then they just came in to tell them, you have to call this Prey. But like, during like an acquisition or something, maybe? Very strange. Especially since like, Prey is one of those games that are like very old and like barely anyone's even played it. Like it's quite obscure. Most people don't know what Prey is, so it's strange to like try to cash in on that as like a trademark, I guess. And they have like nothing to do with Prey either, right? It's not like they have any like pedigree with or like association with Prey. Like the game, I think is the way you play it is very tangential to Prey even. So it's like very unrelated. It's bizarre. And it's also one of those games that have like had rumored sequels forever. Like for the people that, you know, for the literally dozens of people that played and enjoyed Prey, they've been waiting for another Prey for decades, right? They've been waiting for as many years as there are people that play Prey to play Prey 2. And just never got it. And instead they got a very good game, but not related to Prey at all, right? I bet Prey is also one of those games that probably ended with some sort of like cliffhanger, and they'll just never get that resolved. Nice. Let's get that dog house cleaned. So the roofer can live there. Woof. This nozzle here seems to be just kind of cleaning everything. Like I don't have to worry about going with more focused nozzle at all. Oh, this roof though. Oh no, it just looked kind of grimy because it was so dark. I was like, oh my god, is the roof entirely like grime? Oh my god, I can't clean this. I gotta get a filthy bad red boy for this, or bad nozzle. Well, that's pretty rough there though, that material. We have to clean the dog bowl? Sure, okay, why not? I'm gonna have to get one of those things here at least. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, that'll do on that as well. Nice, nice, nice. It's Crawlin's grime. It'd be nice if you kind of like the mysterious like body-shaped prints on this grime, because I've been crawling on it as well. Nice, nice. Water bowl clean. Got $1 for that. Add another smackaroo to the Volta. Human Head have been reformed into Bethesda's Roundhouse Studios now? Oh my god, what? It has alien bad guys in it? That's about it. Yeah. It's like sci-fi, so there we go. That's the connection. Like, I think the original Prey had a bunch of like Native American stuff in it as well. Like, I'm pretty sure there was like a Native American main character. And that, like, that aspect of Prey is completely vacant from Prey 2, I believe. Might be like a token mention of it somewhere, just to make the sequel make sense, maybe. Main guy is Native American, is a massive part of the game, yeah. And now it's like, after that movie came out as well, if you're talking about Prey, it could be so many things, right? I think just in the movie world, there's like a ton of Prey movies, and that may or may not involve the Native American people as well. It's all gone confusing. Okay, so Bethesda does have original Prey devs in studio now. Fair enough. Fair enough. whoever remains. I mean, it's been so long, right? I feel like game developers kind of get you kind of chew through them, right? So I don't even know how many of the game developers like remain since the 2000s. It kind of seems like in games you just sort of chew up and spit out developers as you develop games and acquire new studios and whatever. So it's always funny when like a studio like starts making, like a publisher starts making games now for like a sequel to like an old game and like pretend it's the same thing. They're made by the same people, maybe the same studio guys. I promise. Can I get like a more wide one here? Sure can. Can I use this one? No, this is baby. That's not good. Yeah, that's not worth it. Who's this one? Why you gotta blow up BioWare spot like that, man? That's it. BioWare is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like once EA acquired BioWare, they also like made 10 other BioWare studios, right? There's like fucking BioWare Montreal probably. There's probably like 36 studios in Montreal they made. Like BioWare Montreal 1 to 32. Friggin' BioWare Texas, I don't know where. I also love that like 90% of video games are developed in Montreal. That's also fantastic. Because there's like a tax thing where they have to pay less. Like for games, it's apparently like so cheap to just have it made in Montreal. Really dreading the new Dragon Age. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from it. There's just no way to know what to get from it, right? Because like, I don't know anyone who's working on it. Like it doesn't feel like it's got like any sort of legacy at all, you know, or like any what's the word? Like I don't know any developers that are working on it right now that like worked on the original games, you know. Pedigree, that's the word. Thank you. I even used the word like 10 sentences ago and I forgot. This is rough. This is water resistant gunk right here. I'm gonna use the toggle features. I don't have to stress my left index finger. Now I can do stuff like this. Actually, I could have done that before even, because all I had to do was not move. Never mind. Now that I'm not holding my finger down, I can use my left hand. What was I thinking there? Yeah, I don't know. It might be good, it might be bad. There's no way to know, right? But if you gun to my head, I had to say if it's gonna be good or bad. I don't know. I feel like it's in Danger City, right? It feels a bit dangerous over at BioWare right now. It's Joe Average. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running the thing on my deadbeat dirt bike. I'll do bikes. I'll do anything. Calvin Miller. Oh, I'm working for you right now, Calvin Miller. Well, Rihanna and I would climb up to Manhattan Rock Garden all day, pretend we were rumbling Mount Rushless and the pond was the crater. Are you still talking to me about your ex? I have no idea how to explain the fish being there, though. Fish always ruining the lap. Yeah, BioWare does seem like just making bloatware. At least when they've had like shit tons of studios. Like they seem heavily diminished these days. But yeah, like after Anthem, I just don't know what's happening over them. One person I know working on BioWare right now I think they got the lead writer from Guardians of the Galaxy to work on the Mass Effect. Okay, like Guardians of the Galaxy, the game, right? I heard that was pretty great. I heard it sold terribly and was not maybe not terribly. No, wasn't it Square Enix that said it sold terribly, but like it was kind of essentially like kind of mid, right? I think it sold quite bad considering it's like a Marvel property. I think that's probably fair to say. But it was like a good game for how much it sold. I think that's at least fair to say. Yeah, Square Enix had like like the most ridiculous expectations. Yeah, that's why I gotta be a little bit try to have some fairness when talking about these games and what was expected from them, because they were like disappointed with like the performance of like Tomb Raider, right, and like Hitman, like games that were like critically acclaimed and like beloved. Maybe not Tomb Raider as much, but like Hitman was like highly esteemed, right? And they were like, that's an absolute failure. I'm gonna scroll up the chat a little bit. No, I don't have to. I'm glad I can just be a little JRPG boy for the next year or two and have a load of great shit to look forward to. I'm so glad I found a little niche. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. That's great. Like, there's so many games you can get into now as well. Like, considering you seem very happy to play old games and remasters of games, like, you have like so many games you can look forward to, and that's so sick. Like, just thinking about like JRPG games on the SNES alone, and it's like there's so many different series. You know, there's like you already gone through all the Final Fantasies, but there's like Dragon Quest. You got like Breath of Fire. There's like a lot of the older older Square Enix stuff, like a Chrono Trigger. There's Chrono Cross on the PlayStation 1. There's like the Mana series as well, right? Like Secret of Mana. They're a bit different though, but there's like a lot of them. Like Secret of Mana, Legend of Mana. They all end with off mana. That's all I know. But they're a bit different though. They're like RPGs made in Japan, but I don't know if I call them JRPGs. The writing and stuff, the sort of atmosphere of the vibe, it does feel very JRPG, but they're not like turn-based JRPGs, you know. There's so much stuff out there, yeah. On the PlayStation as well, PlayStation 1, there's probably like tons and tons of PlayStation 2. Some of my favorite ones on PlayStation 2. Like, my all-time favorite JRPG has gotta be like Final Fantasy X. It's a very good one. I can't believe people roasted Final Fantasy X so much, man. Okay, people did roast that one like a lot, but like it also sold more than any other Final Fantasy, right? I think maybe not more than any, but definitely quite a lot. Vagrant Story is like highly underappreciated. Yeah, I was gonna mention that one too at some point. Vagrant Story is extremely sick and very cool. It's made by some of the people that did Final Fantasy Tactics. So it has like what you can like immediately tell with the game is that like it looks like the special effects and stuff are like visual effects. They're really good for the PlayStation, and it's got some like fun like mechanics as well that I feel a bit different. Like I remember being intrigued by the limb targeting system, and because that feels very different. And it's got like a quite nice story and all that stuff too. It's really good. Yeah, kinda FF, but not fully kinda. Exactly. It's a good way to put it. Let's see. We're talking about weeb games. a weeb are you gonna get? Not very. Just like turn-based combat. Yeah, like it definitely opens up some games to play as well if you do play weeb games. But I'm not gonna fault you if you don't want to play Shin Megami Tensei or like Tales series, because I think you'll find the Tales games highly off-putting. I tried playing Tales of Berseria, and like it just didn't feel like my sort of thing. I was putting up with like Persona, just because I think Persona is such a good turn-based game. The mechanics are like extremely satisfying, and in like 4 onwards, so it's just the most fun I've had like turn-based combat. So I put up with some of the dubious stuff in Persona, but like Tales, like the game wasn't even that gripping, so I kind of played a little bit of it, and I was just like, I don't know about it. I'm not feeling it. Is it just lots of cutie shit, or like just feeling Peter bit? In like Tales, the Tales of Berseria, I don't know if there was like Peter bait as much as there is in some games, like Genshin Impact or something. There's a lot of like cutesy shit, yeah. Lots of like quite painful like little dialogue things where your characters talk about how they want to start drinking more milk so they get better bigger breasts or something like that. It's like I don't particularly care for this dialogue, you know. That doesn't even make sense. What the fuck? I know. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You need to replenish the milk. I guess that's the logic. The milk was stolen from you. You must only refill it to regain your capacity. Reclaim your stolen valor. What did you just talk about taking Domperidone? What the fuck is Domperidone? Does it give you a nice big dumpy? Because if it does, I'd say that's a very appropriate name. Makes you lactate. Ah. Interesting. Does it make anyone lactate? Can you grow the milky glands? Hey doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs help. Ooh, nice. We're going hiking. Yeah? Shit. Shit. Imagine the world where you could get some over-the-counter Domperidone, dude. Wait, you're not fucking with me? You can actually do that? That's crazy. I follow too many trans people on Twitter. It's weird. I know it is. I don't think it's weird. I feel like this is a useful knowledge to a lot of people. Very productive information. Reproductive information, even. Wait, like if I got some Domperidone, would that be good for like anything? Or is it basically just water coming out? Could it be like, oh fuck, money's gonna be pretty tight this month. What if I just take some Domperidone, dude, and I start making some jugs and put it in the freezer, you know? Yeah, sweet free milk, yeah, exactly. You might do an estrogen first. I'm not a doctor. Okay. What is this? I came here expecting some good medical advice, and all I get is I'm not a doctor. What the fuck? I want to do this fence now. I'm sick of this floor and this table. I want to do something different. Oh, look at the tar pit. I need to do that pits next, actually. apparently it's meant to be used to settle upset tummies or something. That is real use. And it just happens to also make you lactate? No, I don't buy this at all. I don't buy this. They knew what they were doing, but they were like, oh, they're gonna think we're perverts if I sell this lactation pill. I don't want anyone to think I'm some sort of pervert. Let's say it's for tummies, yeah. I don't buy it. You expel the bad tummy juice from the nips. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. That explains it. So maybe it wouldn't be good for my coffee though. Is what we're coming. What we're coming to the conclusion here. I was just trying to cycle this around back to coffee. And how we can all enjoy coffee a little bit more, you know? Where were you when the day when Milk Quest was born? What the fuck is Milk Quest? You're gonna have to tell me the year of it, second, if I was gonna tell you where I was. Can I use this one? Oh, I can. I just gotta do like multiple scans of it. That's gonna save me a lot of time here. Oh my god, I'm only halfway through? Damn. This guy's got a massive backyard. Actually, honestly, look at this place. This is pretty nice. I can imagine being like a garden guy here. In my little... This is where I live as a garden guy. Once you become the garden guy, you can't just live in your house anymore. You make a little garden guy place to chill out instead, you know. You rescind your backyard. Standard American backyard? They're pretty standard, but I'll be happy here. In my spacious backyard. Due to setback laws. What is a setback law? Is that like a law that's like to stop Kalephus from having too many like comebacks? So it says it was merely a setback. It's like, okay, you're alive again now, but you can't do it again. Even though your ghost is alive and well in the Shadowlands, you can't have merely a setback anymore. It's against the law right now. We uploaded. It's like a thing where houses have to be a certain distance from the road, so everyone's garden is massive. Oh! They can't make high density housing. What the fuck? That's bullshit. That's weird. I guess I do appreciate being a certain length from the road, but as always, I'd always just wish the road wasn't going through where I lived anyway. As in, I prefer streets. It like I guess it's like a suburbs thing in America, right? There's a lot of weird things going on with that. I don't know, it was a silly joke. I didn't mean this whole urban planning with Dira. It's fine. I don't mind urban planning. Urban planning's pretty slick. I appreciate good urban planning. I'd like to walk around. I think walking around's pretty cool. I like taking the train. It's pretty sick. It's nice. Public transport, yummy. It's good stuff. I don't have a car and I can still get around. How sick is that? I become so sick of like roads and like crossings nowadays, man. Like, I avoid going to certain parts of the city now because like I just can't be bothered to cross like streets where I know there's gonna be a lot of traffic because I just don't want to have to worry about that today, you know. Like I could go to this one shop, but like I'm gonna have to cross 2 roads for it, and I don't know if that's worth it, you know. Like I really miss the mall I used to have in the last place I lived. I had a nice big mall. It had like it's called a food court with like a bunch of like restaurants around it. So it had like sushi, it had like a wok thing. It had like a little like some baguettes and stuff. You know, like subs and things, and cafes. It was lovely, and also had like really nice big shop, which I quite enjoyed because it's hard to find shops with like a nice amount of variety of the wares here. And like if I go to like a corner shop, I'm not gonna like actually have a lot of options, but in that big shop I did, and they also. Since it was a really big shop, a lot of things also went like close to its expiry date, or like past expiry date, or close to it. Not would never be past, but like on the would be like the day off, or like soon to be expired. So that stuff was always really cheap. So I just bought all that stuff and like froze it. So I had like really cheap groceries while I lived close to this mall, and now I don't have any of that stuff, and it's depressing. Like there is like a quite big mall which it's actually bigger than that place, so it would be nice to go there. But like in order to get there, I have to cross so many like highways and stuff. Like first I have to like do this weird walk where I have to like get on this bridge. By like doing a bunch of like circles, because the road there is just doesn't care about pedestrians at all. It's like this really inconvenient like way to get there, because like it's just made for cars. And then I have to like do like 6 pelican crossings or something like that. You know, where I press the button and wait for a light, because like it's a there's a lot of traffic on this road. And then I have to like try to find like a safe place where I can cross this other road, because there's no crossings anywhere on it. So I have to like just keep walking along it, and it just means I never go there, man. It's just a nightmare. Like I'd rather just go downtown than to this mall, because like. It's just not made for people to get there. It's just made for cars. It's horrible. Like, every time I go there, I'm like, you know, this might be the day I die. Maybe. And I just gotta accept that if I want to go to this place here. If I want to get my mince meat that day from that shop. And these chairs are... They've got a lot of sides to them, eh? There we go. Got one. There we go, got 2. The jackpot on city planning calls. No, did not mean this. This was not my intention. Get me out of here, eject me. No, it's not feasible to do that here, but man, it would be nice to not have to check timetables and just be sure there's a bus coming. Yeah, that's actually the one thing about transport. Like the location here, I'm quite happy with. I do have I do like metro bus solution in this area, so I just go to the stop, and there's gonna be a bus there within like 10 to 15 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes. It depends on the day, that time of day. So later during the day, I think it's like every 15 or 20 minutes, and like at in the morning and afternoon, it's like every 10 minutes. So I can just go there and probably wait like 5 to 10 minutes most of the time, right? Depending on how lucky I am. And it's so nice compared to other places I've been, where sometimes I have to wait like 50 or 40 or 30 minutes, you know, for a bus to come. If it's like one bus an hour sort of deal. Like those places turn into such a nightmare to live in. It's why like I could have found like some more rural countryside places to live in, and I would have maybe saved a lot of money, right? Maybe I would have only had like half the loan I have now. But like, I don't know, it's just so convenient to be in a city, right? And I have like good public transport and stuff. Public transport is the one thing about Edinburgh I envy compared to here. Glasgow could be doing so much better than this. I think it's a similar thing here in Oslo, I think. It's been a long time since I've been, but I think my brother, who moved to Oslo recently, talked about things being a bit easier in that respect. I think a problem in Trondheim, this might be a thing in Oslo as well, but you can't do like any sort of underground stuff here really because of the I think it's because of the soil here. It's all like mostly like like a clay thing, loam thing or some type of soil where it collapses basically. Like you can find a lot of clips of like areas in Norway where the earth just suddenly decides to be wet and just like washes into the sea, and that's the kind of soil that's yeah. So you can't. I don't think you can do like underground stuff here. That's why we got like a bus thing instead. Oh my god, my phone's blowing up. What's happening? And then it's a traffic nightmare. It's just a big fuck of robot houses on the other side for most of the time. They're doing the line. They're doing that city that they're doing in this like the Saudi desert, right? Have you seen that like that one company is like, oh hang on. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got the details from a certain Harper Shore, as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Oh my god, we got so many jobs. No, this is the park warden. Never mind. Yeah, this is the one thing that one guy told us about. So much dream RV at the auctions, all creamy, like a toffee pie on wheels. Didn't you just buy a car for me? Well, I guess he wants a car for himself now. Yeah, have you seen... Oh, I wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. Toffee's pretty nice. Maybe, what if you had like an actual toffee car though? No, like the city they're doing in. Oh my god, this guy just won't shut up. I'm trying to talk about the Saudi Arabian line city. That's just a big line. I think it's like a company owned by MBS. I think, right? And they're proposing basically like a big skyscraper tall like wall. Like 2 walls that gonna just go in a straight line into the desert, like through like a mountain, and then you just have like 6 different like floors within these walls, and it's just a big line city. It looks so done. It looks so horrible. Yeah, Dahi in Shout City. Yeah, exactly. Oh fucking Dahi in Shout. That was some funny shit, man. I love the restaurant where you sit at your table. And a big crane just like, and it just plops your food down on the table, and then like, and then it goes up into conveyor heaven where they do dishes for you. There's no way that city's happening, right? I'm gonna eat my shorts if that. I'm gonna eat pound. If they build a city that's just a big line in the desert. Like, what I find extremely distressing about the city as well is that they just build a line starting at the coast and then go into the desert, like into a mountain. I'm like, why? What? Why would you do that? Doesn't that just seem... I don't know, I'm not a city planner here, but I feel like that's dumb if you are building in some sort of desert environment, right? But considering it's all desert, wouldn't it be a good idea to kind of build your city along the coast? I don't know. Rather than a big line? It's gonna be partially completed ghost town when they run out of funds and lose interest. Probably, yeah. I mean, all of that stuff is like rich person playground, right? Like building a playground. So they do like a lot of pet projects that are really dumb, but they're bored, so they gotta spend the money on something, right? It'll be like the thing they're doing in China. Aren't there like a lot of like ghost cities in China that are just like planned for the future? Or is that something I made up? I feel like I've heard that at some point. That are like future-proofing. There's a good one, there's a problem episode about this Saudi manager project. Oh, I can imagine, yeah. I gotta listen to that. That sounds like a great listen, though. The cinema we go to is basically only car accessible and it's always dead and has cheap tickets. Oh, that sounds really sad. That sounds really sad. I like movies. I think everyone's richer from having like good movies they can go watch, right? It's sad that like people don't have as easy time going out and enjoying themselves with something like that. And it's just I know at least in Trondheim there's not much to do, but you know, if you want to do something with friends, there's not much to do besides going out drinking, right? But like there's always movies. Hopefully there's some alternatives as well. The successful sinners, okay, good, okay. Just go to the demo because it's cheap, I see, yeah. Totally fair. Money laundering operation on purpose. Yeah, I guess it does seem a bit suspicious if like it's just in a really weird location where you just can't get to it if you don't have a car. I wonder what Dahi Inshata up to these days. I haven't seen any of the crazy ideas for a while. I'm really curious if like any of them, you know, got any sort of investors. But I feel like Dahi Inshata are just like so full of shit that like if they even got any investors that said we're gonna give you this money, they wouldn't even take it, right? Probably selling NFTs or something. Yeah, that does seem like the inevitable fate for a lot of these joke companies doing jokes. I cared enough though to like DMCA the videos criticizing them. That was really funny. Like a lot of these like videos about Dahi Inchat I think now are gone. Because they didn't like it when people criticized the quadcopter. Remember the quadcopter? That was like 4 trucks that you kind of drove together, and you had to like park the trucks, the big like lorries together in some sort of formation, so that you could like basically unpack the trucks, so that you could attach them together to make like a big quadcopter. And then there was like an escape motorcycle in one of them. So because like the quadcopter was automatic, right? So you'd flee while the quadcopter like assassinates the president. because one of the quadcopters had like a rail gun, right, to like shoot the house with, or like it exploded the house or something. The earthquake bed was so fucking funny. Yeah, it was a coffin. Yeah, literal coffin. Like if it detected enough like vibrations, it would just like eat you up and then like put a lid on you, and then you were stuck down there with like 10 Dasani bottles. I cannot imagine how horrible it'd be to like survive the earthquake in one of these things. I think I'd rather be crushed. The animation as well of like the bed eating the guy up in like the demonstration fucking killed me. More so than the bed would ever kill anyone. Yum, 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 yum. Love to eat people. Nice little birdhouse. This is a cute little birdhouse. I like this thing. I don't think I've seen a birdhouse like that's not fixed to a tree or anything. Would birds live in this one? Of course they would. I've seen some of the terrible places birds decide to live. What I love more than anything is some of the nests that pigeons make and decide, this is a good enough nest, this is great. Like, I love the, like, 3 sticks surrounding, like, an egg. Yeah, egg on stick. There we go, got it. Yeah, I didn't get the stand, I think. I feel like this would just topple. I feel like this wouldn't be good for the bird. I feel like we would just get, this would be good for an omelette. Maybe that's the trick. This is like some sort of don't starve contraption. Where you get cracked eggs. Oh my god, I changed my nozzle. It's a gamer. What if it's nailed down? I don't know if it's nailed down. Maybe it has a like a 20-meter steel pole going down into the earth that's embedded into this sticky. I don't know. This might actually be more fixed than the house over there. Giant taproot like a dandelion. Yeah. How appropriate indeed. Oh, I'm gonna need like a big. I'm gonna need big pressure for this, aren't I? These things get so filthy, man. I do want a grill though. I think I could have space for a grill on my balcony, and then I really could just say, whenever I don't want to do anything, I could just say, I just want a grill. And it would be completely honest and earnest and sincere. They want to go bowling on Sunday? I just want a grill. It's all I want. Okay. And then the people know how serious I am. Get properly equipped for new role. Specialized spatulas for grilling. I don't know what I need for grilling. I think I can barely fire up a grill. I can barely make fires. So I don't know if it'd be a good idea for me. But it would be nice. Novelty apron? Yeah. Absolutely. It'll say something like, don't talk to me before I'm done my grilling. And then a little burger emoji. giant tongs. Yes. Yes. I don't know if I need much else than giant tongs when grilling, really. Isn't that all you need? That just feels like the ultimate utensil. Giant tongs, a grill. That's all you need. It's much like a chip and a chair in poker. To get good food, you need giant tongs and a grill. What is this? There's a thing in the way and I can't reach it. Oh my god. Cheater. I can't even open the door or anything or move the thing. What if I use my red? Oh my god, no. I've been hoisted. Hang on. Maybe the trick is just don't do that. Just thin everything else, and then like it gets automatically cleaned because I reach like 99%, right? I think that's how it works. Sometimes the game like forgives you. It forgives your debt if you just get close enough, right? It's like when you go to a golfing simulator and you go to the putt and you don't have to like hit down the hole. You just have to be within a meter of the hole, right? Does anyone else know this very, very relatable life experience I'm talking about now? You know, golfing at a golf simulator. Brother's always grilling. He has a little balcony of and things, so you can just do it regardless of what. Oh, that's nice. I do miss the little backyard I used to have in one of the places I rented. That was sick. That was so nice. I had like a little terrace basically, and I could grill there every day of the summer, and I did. I loved it. I do have a tiny little balcony here, so I could do it as long as I'm allowed to. There are some rules about it, but I think the rule is basically like don't grill with coals, and I'm good to go. I think that's usually how it goes, right? So I was thinking, I ever got like electric or gas, I think I'd be allowed. And I would get them at the storage space in the basement as well. It's like wouldn't take up too much space when I didn't want to use it. Yeah, you get the portable things and go to the beach. Yes. Didn't you say you lived quite next to the beach? So you could just go there. You could just walk to the beach. I think that sounds like one of the main benefits of being near a beach. You can just go grill there with one of those small coaly things. 2 minutes from my house? That's beautiful. You could get so many hot dogs and burgers whenever you wanted. I imagine that's super nice for walking. And you need some fresh air, you can just go to the beach. That sounds beautiful. I always enjoyed being near the sea. It was my favorite part of like seeing my my grandparents. Is that they live on an island, so I could just go toss rocks in the sea, or whatever, you know, whatever dumb stuff kids do at the sea. Tossing rocks into the sea, that was my favorite part. Not even like skipping rocks or anything. That's what everyone always assumes I did. No, I just found the biggest boulder I could and I just threw it into the water. That was my favorite pastime. I love that. It's always fun as a kid, yeah. You get to blop. Or like making shitty, crappy boats. That's a good time. Where was less wet, I could grill. How's the weather now? Is it very moist again? I heard it was a little bit hot the other day. I thought we had reached the end of the the hotness arc, but I guess it came back with a vengeance. Thunderstorm today. It was buckling down. It's wet. Ugh. That's not great for grilling, is it? Grilling can be a bit annoying in that respect. I need to have like a very particular still weather in order to actually get to grill. Like, there's so many days I wanted to grill because the weather was beautiful, but it was like too windy, so it was really frustrating. It would just like impede me every time I wanted to grill, like blow out my fire or whatever. I was like, how do I do this? I'm terrible at grilling. I can't maintain a fire. I had to go to the docks earlier and I got completely soaked on the bike. Oh, on the bike as well. Yeah, you would catch so much water. Yeah, that sucks. I have some not great memories about biking in rain. It's like my bike didn't have the thing on the back wheel, you know. You know the little shield thing that's like above the wheel? So like when I got to school, I just have like a stripe of like dirt, mud and water like going up my back. Horrible. I don't know why I didn't have that. I feel like that's like standard issue on every bike, but mine didn't have it for some reason. I guess mine was like, my brother bought it for me. It's really nice of him for like my birthday or something. And I guess like I just never bought that thing for it, so I just never had it. And I never complained about that stuff either, so I really should have that. It did suck coming into school with wet booty. Oh my god, I forget how much you can jump in this. Jesus Christ. I can probably get on this thing, can I? Yeah, kind of. What if I do like a little crouch jump? Nah. Crouch jumping doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Maybe if I have a tiny little bit of leverage. There we go. You just gotta keep the momentum going. It's strange how good your movement is in this game. It doesn't feel like it should have good movement, and it just lets you get away with the darndest things. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you reach a certain amount of threshold, and it's just like, nah, it's done. No, don't worry about it. Whee. That one's for the highlight reel in the end. I do enjoy when it does the little replay and it just shows you standing on the roof. Watching straight down. And this has got to be like the ultimate dad game, right? There's been like a renaissance of like dad games coming out. I feel like this might be up to them. This might be a top 3. Like we had fishing games for a while, and I guess now we're getting the cleaning games. About using highly specific tools. Can I go as far to say that a computer building game also seems like it would be a dad game? I feel like there is something kind of dadly about computers. I should play it. I feel like I would like it. I think I could have an Epic for free at some point. Stop all the download, and also a thing a dad would say. Help computer. I mean, it's so satisfying. Look at this. Look at this terrible window here. It's horrible. Look at this thing. it just feels good, right? It just, there's something kind of like, it's just satisfying about it. Except for this thing here, I hate that. And these things? This just gives you the sort of life juice to keep going, seeing something like that, you know? I don't really like that game too much. There's nothing really to it, and it's quite fiddly. That's too bad. It does sound like something I'd really enjoy, considering I like building computers, but like, you don't always get the opportunity to build computers, right? Because it's expensive. I wonder if I'd enjoy it as a profession, you know, like computer building or computer maintenance. I think I'd enjoy it. Have you played PC Building Simulator 2 though? I don't know if you're allowed to make any sort of commentary, criticism at all, discussion about this game at all, unless you played PC Building Game Simulator 2. You must have engaged with every bit of dialogue, every bit of content about this game before you can engage in dialogue. Is this the best part of PC building? Calling Cole to ask if it's okay to push the RAM hard. Mortal fear of breaking any board when something requires any force. Absolutely, yeah. God. Yeah, that happened to me when I was like 12 or something. I was put in my my GTS 8800 into my computer. I think that was the card. My EVGA GTS 8800. Was that a card? I think that was the card. And I thought I fucked up. I thought I bought the wrong kind of card because like I put it in the PCIe and it just wouldn't go in. I was like, I'm not pressing on the shit. It cost me a lot of money. I saved forever for that thing. It's not like I had a lot of allowance, you know. And, it took me a lot of courage to want to press down on that thing. Well, the thing that always gets me is putting RAM sticks upside down. That's horrible. Yeah. So it just feels like I'm breaking it as well. It's a lot like the USB, you know, you know the one, you know the meme. It feels a lot like that, but like it feels like I'm more so that I'm breaking something with RAM. I don't like it. It's a very displeasurable feeling putting RAM into the slot because it always feels like it's grinding up against something. It's like, oh. Like I know I'm doing the right thing right now, but God, it feels horrible. The little notch feels so fragile, yeah. Yeah, I never actually broken anything, yeah, but feels like shit. Same shit with like the CPU things. Like I feel so shit about the CPU pins, you know? Never actually broken anything, except that one time. But it feels like I'm gonna break something. I bought a Phenom 2 at some point. And it had one broken pin in it. And I may have broken it myself, maybe. And I may have tried using like tongs or something to try to fix the pin. But I also may have taken it to the shop and said, it was like this when I opened it. Can I get a new one? And they gave it to me. They gave me a new one. Fucking rules, dude. That company went bankrupt. Sucks. Is that for your brother PC or something? Maybe, yeah, maybe. It's a long time ago. I forget the specifics. That was my own computer. It was like a... Oh yeah! No. Yeah, you remember my brother's computer, because that also had a Phenom CPU, maybe. Or maybe a Bulldozer or something. It was an AMD thing, so... I think you're thinking of a similar thing, yeah. I was about fucked up pins. Yeah. That could have been done, yeah. Or maybe I just have a history of fucking up pins and I didn't think about it. Maybe that's why I'm so deathly afraid of pins. Pin hater. Real pinwheel. Smashes them with these giant paint smashing fingers. I don't have giant fingies. I think I have quite dainty fingies. Right? Dainty little fingies? I got a big hand though. Huge pin smashing hands with dainty fingies. Pincers. Taking 45 minutes to touch the CPU cooler and worrying about sliding the thermal grease around everywhere. Oh my god, that is another horrible part of PC building. Yeah, fuck. Dude, fuck CPU coolers in general. Those things are the fucking worst. Aside from like motherboards and whatnot, because like it just takes like a shit ton of time to put in. CPU coolers have got to be like my least favorite thing to install, man. Because they're always so finicky and displeasurable to put in. Just the AMD mount where you hook it on one side and squish it on the other. It's so good. I love that one, and it's got the lever. You do like a junk. It's so good. I love that one. You have to put up the pins on the CPU for it, but you get the gashunk, so it's worth it. Well, I don't know what the CPUs look like these days, but back when I had that heatsink, that's what it had like the pins on it. It's only sucks for performance because it's really bad at applying even pressure. Ah, okay. But it's very easy, and that's the most important part. It's easy for me. I think AMD is moving to LG next gen, no more PJ. Okay, so that means it's gonna have pins on the motherboard then, right? Like Intel? Yeah, okay, so it's gonna have like totally flat CPU. That's sick, that's nice. Yeah, same as Intel, yeah. I touch my CPU so infrequently, I kind of forget what it looks like. It's like, the Intel one is kind of like basically totally flat, right? Man, I made so much progress on this yard now. I didn't realize I had like so few things to clean up. There's 4% left in it. Pins on motherboard rather than CPU, yeah. I prefer that. I don't know if on my motherboard if the pins are even exposed. I feel like there's some sort of like guard or something on top of it that I just put the CPU on. This level is mostly grass. Yeah, it had like a little like paths and stairs like this where it was grimy, but it is mostly grass everywhere. Yeah, the grass is quite clean as it's gonna get. I need to stop holding down the that mouse button. It's kind of putting some pressure on my thingy. I don't even have left now. I guess some parts of this little pond here. Apparently there's a few things I have left because I don't have like a checklist like I did at the end of last part. I'm gonna get a fucking white finger similar to the artwork. My fucking index finger's gonna blister up. Oh, it's so real. This is just like the real thing. Bloody screen. At first I was like, I don't know why there's like a toggle switch for the stream here. And after holding my finger down for like 30 minutes straight, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I get it. There we go. Nice. On slides. Should really be a toggle with how long it's left on. What do you mean? Like how much water is left? Oh, it should really be a toggle with how long it's left. I see what you, yeah, with how long for the long durations I use it. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's a smart implementation because my finger do feel quite sore after holding it for so long. I'm struggling getting these last bits here. I can't even see like which parts of it are like filthy. Let me get the thing up and see where we stand here. Swing surface 78%? Oh, there's a lot of things that are like not quite fully cleaned. Pond wall, yeah. 30%. Oh, here we go. That's where all this. It's a really awkward angle. There we go, nice. Right click to toggle washer with that toggle button. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's how it works. There we go. The sofa itself, I remember needed touch somewhere. It's not behind the cushions or something, is it? Oh, it's under it. Oh my god, bastards. How did it get grime under it? How did it do this? I guess it's outside, and I don't know if this sofa looks like it'd be good outside. Like this was meant to just catch a lot of grime. There we go. Shed, 73%. Really? This is a shed, isn't it? Did I like completely miss the side? Oh. Whoops. I did completely miss the side. Can you believe I like been playing this game for like 2 hours now and I've not once cleaned like a dong shape or something into a wall? The restraint on display here, unbelievable. That's how you know I'm a real dad and not one of those poser dads. That just does it for glory, you know. Just there's no stolen valor here. Look it. Declare too tired if you haven't drawn a dick yet. Break down my BB. I guess I could do a break for the final hour. I guess that would be fun. I think I'll get a little break before the next mission. I think that'd be good. I'm 99%. What's even left? Food shelves. What are the food shelves? I don't remember those. Remember food shelves? Wait, food shelves? What are those? Food shelves? What? Where? What What the hell, a food shelf? I've apparently already cleaned it 95%. What the hell are food shelves? The grill's done. Oh, I'm mystified. What the hell are food shelves? There's little wings on the grill, I think? Oh, there we go. There it is. Tiny little things on it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see what the smut was. Yeah, it's underneath. Yeah. Good call. Birdhouse stand, 90%. Oh, under it, of course. That's gonna be the case for most of these things, isn't it? Little bit under it, or in a corner, like he has on the. There we go. Dog house roof. The roof? I thought I did a good job with the roof. I don't see anything. Must be like underneath or something. Yeah, as well. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Retaining walls. What are retaining walls? I don't actually know what it means. Is it like one of these things? Is it like one of these things? Oh, I see it. It's this thing. I thought. Oh, hello, the chair. That needs some attention. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Fence post. Definitely need a little bit on these things still. Fence post. It's like this stuff here, retaining wall? Is that what it is? Any walls? 1 out of 3. This is 1 out of 3 as well. I don't count 3 of anything. Item in your crosser has its name show up in top left. Oh yeah. So I can look at things and like. Yeah. Oh, and it also says like how much of it is needs cleaning as well. That's like a health bar, fence panel. Oh, this thing needs something. It's best. Where is it on top? Ah, it's side here. There we go. Yeah, it's got a little HP bar. You gotta watch that too. Oh, window. Hammer or sort of stuff. Yeah. I gotta have a like little beware if I hover over something that needs clean. It's a really good noise when you finish cleaning something. It's pretty satisfying. Still don't know what a retaining wall is. Oh, there we go, retaining wall. Ah, it's under here, that's where it is. Oh, I've done it. Just got a checklist now. It really gets your adrenaline going when you see that. It's like, oh my god, finish line. But I'm choke now. I'm so close. Stepping stones. What the fuck? What are these things? But where? These are sneaky. Didn't realize they were like individually, you know, objectives like that. And then swings of a cushion. Really? Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, this one's a bastard. Never mind. It's totally good. You just have to get under it. Nice. Hey Doc, Callie, I got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow, and you can fit it in. I got a couple jobs done. I got a park ranger job. Look at that. I got such a bright future here as a PowerWasher. I'll miss you, Golden. Can't believe we gotta clean this, and then I just gotta leave. I don't even get to enjoy my freshly cleaned garden. I guess that's a tragedy of this whole situation. It's post cleanup melancholia where you realize you're never going to return to this place because you don't belong here. You're just a temporal traveler. Just an ephemeral little guy. Right. Oh. Time for the next job. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. It makes it look so effortless when it just shows it like this. It's like it was always meant to be. Fucking deeper a hose game maybe. It's got deep waters that they source the water from a power wash cleaner. Doc, y'all looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clamoring over that rock garden. I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Calvin. And appreciated a brief time together in your garden. Look at what a shambles it used to be. Look how incredible it is now. Really did something beautiful together. Oh, I got 3 jobs, that's it. Got a little dirt bike, I got a little dinosaur, and I got a little bungalow. And then everything the dinosaur is adjacent to, but the dinosaur is clearly the important part here. So I got 6 hundo for the playground, so I guess that's gonna be a big job. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Like getting all around this like little climbing things back there. You know, into all the little nooks and crannies. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I feel like we gotta do the playground, right? I just feel like that looks like the place to go. That feels most different from these options. We already done a vehicle. It's a quick little job, sure, but I feel like we should do something interesting. I guess the bungalow could be interesting too. It's like the whole house. We just did the garden. We didn't do the house at all. I'm gonna do the playground. I'm gonna do a little service for all the little Hulkamaniacs at home. Dirt Finder. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk have been putting it down to the conditions of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course. But if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. I don't know, I feel like they might be onto something. This looks disgusting. This is no place for kids. We gotta get this sorted for them. It's a little service for society. It's a very strange place, just fenced off in the middle of a park. And I guess like this seems like a natural place for a playground, but like this fence is weird. I just feel like I'm sort of locked away from the rest of society in here. Like I'm in some sort of playground. Alright, let's have a little break here, I think. Do a little stretch and stuff before we do our next job. So I'll go do a little stretch, get myself a little drink, maybe have another coffee. No, that's ridiculous. I couldn't possibly. Some sort of GM flatgrass vibes, etc. And yeah, it is. Right. Back in a little bit. See you in 5. Be right back. Whoop. There I am. Wow. Time to get started on this venom. Girls back, welcome back you too. Welcome back to everyone there. Yes indeed, I did welcome myself back at first. It's only now I reserve the welcome backs for anyone else. Oh my god, wait, hang on. This was a red bench? What is this? Gross. How is that a red bench? That's unbelievable. Sheesh, yeah. I thought it was like a natural wood color. Oh my god, the continuity, look. It's my car. It's my lorry. It's still clean. Of course it is. It wouldn't be very appropriate if I showed up in a dirty van, would it, to clean the playground? People would take me for some sort of charlatan power washer. Some sort of liar. Can't even clean my own car. What else? What could I clean? That's how you lose your car, by the way, in the quite cutthroat cleaning. Oh my god, it's not black. Wait, it's a blue. In a quite cutthroat cleaning community, if you have anything dirty, you lose the right to it. It's not even your car anymore. You never even had it. Show up in greasy hair to a local PowerWash's meetup. Instantly blackballed. You're done, mister. You're done for. There's just no way to appear here. This is a reputable establishment. And people. Can I go wide here? I can go wide, excellent. We don't take too kindly to your kind of people here. You get escorted out. They'll be like, when's the last time you cleaned your jeans? Clearly, they also wash the jeans with power washers too. So you better start getting some new habits if you get into this job. I like to put on the shower on the massage setting and pretend I'm doing this to my body. Hell yeah, dude. That's what the settings are for. After playing this for a good few hours here, I'm a big fan. This is a great video game. And I am impressed with how much I enjoy this. It's very good. When like Viscera cleanup detail blew up, it wasn't really my bag. I played a little bit and I was like, yeah, this is a haha kind of funny, you know? But I didn't get it. This I get because it's got no faff in it at all. You just point a finger at things and they become clean and you're like, hell yeah, I did it. obviously seemed a bit too fiddly to me. Viscera cleanup detail, right? Like, with just like a lot of steps, you know? You had to like get your mop out, you had to like clean the thing, and then you had to like wash your mop and in like the bucket, and then you had to like put the bucket in the cleaning machine, get a new bucket, and then like you could mop again, and then you would sort of repeat that process, you know? With all the footsteps and golems and weapon disposal. Yeah, exactly, yeah, like incinerators for all the things, like, yeah, like disposing all the things. Random fiddly bollocks, yeah. So, I think that's the sort of thing that impeded me a little bit from considering visceral cleanup detail as much. And it was just a bit of like a haha, that's funny sort of experience. But this is like, I get it. I understand this. I get the appeal. Oh, hang on, wait a fucking second. I have like fucking money. I'm getting paid. What am I doing, dude? Hang on. Okay, I can't get any new power washers. But I can buy things with my money. I'm paid in money. So I can buy some turbo nozzle, turbo short extension, long extension. Oh yes, soap nozzle. Yeah. Urban long extension. Is that even better than this one? It's more expensive than the Prime Vista. And then there's this Prime Vista Pro long extension. I can't even buy that one though, I'm not allowed. I guess that makes my buying decision a bit easy here. I'm not allowed to buy certain things. I guess I don't have the level for it. I don't have the money for it. I think they unlocked each model of washer. I see. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. Oh, this one can be used quite close. That is actually so nice too. Because sometimes I've been when like lying down on the floor, I'm like, I don't know to aim. I can't get to clean like underneath some things because my nozzle's too long. I guess I should just buy all these things. A spinning 0-degree nozzle that increases the area of effect while maintaining maximum pressure? What? Okay. Cleaning liquids, you gotta get them soaps. Like, I think wood and stone. I'll just buy one of everything, yeah, why not? There we go, soap connoisseur, that's me. Okay, modifications. Oh, that's the skins. Okay. So now I believe I can do some things here. Yeah, I can do like soap nozzle and then I can do a soap. So let's try this turbo nozzle here. What does that do? Oh my god, it spins! It spins! Oh, that's nice. It's kind of like the red one, but I feel like I get like a much bigger area. Because it's spinning around like this. Oh, that's sick. That's sick nasty. Unlike the things I'm cleaning, which are not nasty at all in the least. Okay. 40-degree nozzle. Wait, where's my other one? So it's a long boy. Didn't I get like a long boy? Oh, extension, I see. Long extension, yes! Okay, not that long. Okay, now I can reach this. Okay, how far was I? How close did I have to get before it wouldn't work? Oh my god, dude, it's so sick. It also comes with a free arm. Didn't have this arm before, now I have an arm? Free arm, I'll take that. So how does soap thing work then? So this is multi-purpose here. Let's gonna try. Multi-purpose, yeah, sure. Blub, 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 blub. Okay. What does this other one do? The short extension. Oh, that's just easier to get around on this with. I'm going through my soap really fast, so that's not amazing, but it's cleaning quite well. Yeah, so I'm not cleaning particularly well out of soap. I guess the soap is cheats for people who have money, yeah. I feel like the soap seems like it's quite good if yeah, if you're just like spraying down something quick. That's kinda hard. Like this metal thing here, like instead of like getting through all the tough bits here, it's like small enough that I can do like it's like easy. It's just such a big surface I'm cleaning. I often feel like I'm cheating when using soap. Shouldn't be this thing. Yeah, using it's like using a hitbox, you know, a cheat box. People are gonna frown on you in the cleaning community if you show off this thing. People like, you know, back in my day, yeah, you had to use like beef tallow and corn incense to clean our clothes, and then you come around with your fancy soaps. Yeah, so it doesn't feel very economical to use the soap, so I'm not gonna do that. This one's too narrow. Hitbox, this god is very funny, yeah. It's like, I just don't think it's like that bad, right? If anyone has like a specialized controller lets them do specific things a little bit better, like all the controllers seem to do some things better or worse, right? It just doesn't seem like a big deal in the end, even if there are like objective benefits. Like when you just look at the results, it doesn't seem like it's that big a problem, even though there are very clear benefits. And like if you the thing that got me thinking as well about it is like someone, I think it was like Brian F, talked about like if you want to like ban like SOCD, like what is SOD short for again? Simultaneous opposite cardinal directions. If you want to ban that, you also got like ban pad and stuff, and it just not feasible, you know. Because like with a pad you can do that, but just like holding down on the D-pad and like holding up on the analog stick, and obviously you got the SSD router. Kind of a crap SSD though, to be fair. To be fair, that's like a really crap version of SSD compared to like Hitbox. Yeah. I definitely do feel like the discourse was crafted by Hitbox. Like they posted that clip that like ended up going viral with like, people complaining about it, knowing that people were gonna be like mad and about the advantage. The one where the guy does like a super quick super. It was like a tactically like dropped clip for people buying the thing or complaining about how good it is. What about keyboard? Is the keyboard discussion to go along? I don't think so, because keyboard, I don't know if it cleans up SOCD. I think the thing is like I don't know where keyboard comes in. I think the keyboard gets away with it because like keyboards aren't supported in like the same way on consoles the way hitbox controllers are, right? I think, but like I think there was a problem with like hitboxes in the past where like they didn't clean SOCD inputs, so like you could get away with doing some like pretty obnoxious shit, and that got them like banned, like the Gaffro boxes when Daigo was using them. But they started doing like SOCD cleaning so that you could make them legal. And I think that's part of what makes them good, that like thing they do on a hardware level. Like the way that interacts with some games on a software level means you can do like weird shortcuts to do like a Korean backdashes or like fast supers or like, you know, fast dashes, all sorts of things. You can do like weird inputs and the game will like be like, okay boss, you got it, here's a really, really quick input for you. Keyboard players really can't hurt you. There is the what's that thing called? Like there is like a hitbox that is just a keyboard. Have you seen that one? It's like instead of like arcade buttons, it's got like keyboard keys on it. I think I'm done buying proprietary controllers though. I don't think I'm using them anymore. Like I have my arcade stick and I think it's hilarious to use. It's great. It's a good time. But I haven't actually been using it lately. I think I'm better with a pad now than I ever was with a stick. I think it's over. Look at my DualSense. I don't know if I can use a DualSense. I don't know. The D-pad on it is just so squishy. I don't like it. It's a shame that like well, it's not a shame for me, but if I did have to like play on like people's PS4s to like play games with them, it would be a shame that I'm on like the Xbox controller right now, because things are so PlayStation centric. Because I just love my Xbox controller right now. It's so good. Like the Xbox, what's it called now? What's the new console called? Series X. The Xbox Series X controller, fuck, what a terrible name, I don't remember what it's called. That controller is really sick, even though it has a terrible name. This guy is trying to tell me that D-pad is cringe. Meanwhile, he jumps when he does supers because he's using an analog stick. I really respect if you're using the analog stick and sticking to your guns, man. I tried using the analog stick for a joke and I can't do it. It's every time I like try to do like a thing on analog stick, because I'm like, maybe this works better on analog stick. I'm like, oh my god, it does not. It does not. It's so hard. So nothing but respect from me, buddy. The clicker D-pad is so nice. Yeah, it's so good. Because like one of the things I super appreciate about my arcade stick is that I got like the gate on it, right? The gate on the stick. So like it's kind of like it's an analog stick, but like it doesn't feel squishy or anything at all. It doesn't feel loose. Like I can just sort of feel the edges of my stick, like it's like I got like an octagonal gates. It's like I can feel that as I spin around, I can feel the edges. And I got a similar sort of sensation using the clicker D-pad. Like I can feel that I'm hitting like each different side of the D-pads. So like doing like a DP motion is so easy compared to like some other pads I've used. You know, it feels great. Let's see, I could probably use just use this here. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, I can get right up to it now. Oh, this is so sick. That's beautiful. There will be software solutions to analog stick being bad in the future. Yeah, that's the thing, like more and more, like games are being like, oh, okay, I see you put in like up, left, right, neutral, and like a bunch of diagonals, but I can tell that you kind of try to go for like a quarter circle, so yeah, you go buddy, here you go Hoss, here's a fireball. It's like, that stuff is helping so much, man, with like just using whatever control you're comfortable with. I love that. It's a good direction. Oh, the spinny. The spinny is so good, dude. Look at this. It's magical. Hang on, we can do this better. There we go. Do one of these things. There we go. That's more like it. And then we can do one of these things. There we go. Now we're talking. What about dual trackpad gaming and with the Steam controller able to test level folders? Try it in Exiled? That sounds like a hard game to try it with, man. Like, try to play boomer games with like analog sticks or like a trackpad sounds like a fucking nightmare. Because those games are very fucking picky about what you input, man. It's so horrible sometimes. Yeah, that sucks, man, about the Steam Deck order, man. That sucks. Yeah, sorry about that. That must suck, because you had to like wait for a long time to even be able to like be able to buy like this Steam Deck, like wait in line for the privilege. That's it. That's the word. Privilege for buying the Steam Deck, and then it fucks up a bit. That sucks. I hope you can. I hope they like still let you buy it, even though you ask for a refund. Because it would suck having to go back in line, man. People chose my bank account instead of my credit card, and I bought the card and wound up putting me in overdraft. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Oh, cursed gang over here. I'm already back of the queue, it's already happened. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I guess, like, if... it's gonna be a shorter queue this time, right? It won't be as bad this time? Because, like... if people are starting to get the decks, then... I feel like it should be easier. Taking them around. I'll have the money next month. Yeah, it'll work out, yeah. This would have been nice to have it already, but yeah, it'll be alright. No problem. Look at this. Look at once I get clean from far away. Like, I don't even have to get close. Oh, I'm barely clean though. No, this sucks. This is terrible. Okay, yeah, so even though I can clean from far away, maybe it's like, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe I should have stopped to think if I should before I asked if I could. Maybe with a soap, it's good. Expected order is Q4, October, December. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's alright. Get one for the holiday season. That's lovely. No Steam Deck for me. Not available in Norway. Actually, I haven't checked in a while. It might be available now. In any case, I just bought a Kombura, so I don't really need one. Does seem like a fun toy, but it's gonna have to wait until the future. I think I'd rather get a GPU next rather than a Steam Deck. I'm gonna have to choose. That's not gonna be for a little while. Maybe around the holiday. Steam Deck does sound like a lot of fun though. Actually, no, I'm not gonna buy a GPU in the holiday. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want one. It would be really nice, but kind of also want to wait until wait and see until like the next series of cards shows up, right? Because they might announce those around the Christmas period, right? I don't really know the schedule of these things. So. Next time I upgrade the main PC, it'll be a banging processor. That sounds good. Do have a pretty good graphics card, so that sounds like the next place to go. I think my CPU is probably good forever. I got a i7 9700K or something like that. I forget the name exactly. I think that's good forever. For video games. And even for streaming, I don't think I need to do anything. I just got the 1080. That could use an upgrade, but also is kind of perfectly adequate, so that's kind of why it would be nice to wait for the 4000 series of cards. It kind of depends on the price. It's like the 3000 series is fairly affordable now. So I could get one, but if like the 4000 series is just like twice the price of it, then I know what to do. Yeah, for emulation, the CPU is important, yeah. Yeah, that makes a difference, for sure. I remember trying to play some Shadow of the Colossus or something on my Bulldozer card, and it just would not work. And I got an i5, and it was like fully playable with like without like making any other changes to my computer. That card was piss. That CPU was such piss. It was so hot as well. Might go for a 4K series card, but I might just buy one for a cousin. That's nice. That'd be good. I'm thinking the same sort of thing. I can get a card and then I could donate my current one. Because it's still a very good performance on this card, so it will be perfectly adequate for someone else to use, even if it's a used card. Had they cleared the production up a lot, so it's going way faster recently? It sounds like it. If you're back at the line and they're already putting you in October, December. It's nice, because it seemed like it was kind of hopeless getting any of these things when I first started hearing about the deck. I was just like, I guess it's just like a select cool kids club of people that are gonna get this thing. No one else. That seemed to be like the situation at the start. She's a lot more than I do, and the 1060 is showing its age. It plays the Fallout 76 at like 30 frames is painful, and not just because it's 176. Yeah, I've become a lot more like sensitive to like 30 FPS lately, man. Like I look at the 30 FPS, I'm like, wow, this is choppy. Wow, this is. I was playing a game recently. I was like, wow, this game just feels like shit, and I can't figure out why it runs like this. Like, is something wrong with the computer? And I looked in the settings, I was like, oh, the frame rate is locked to 30 frames. Well, that explains it, I guess. Well, there's your problem, you know? We all become total biscuit and spirit is infested us all. Exactly. It's his legacy. There's like some crazy hertz you can get in your monitors these days though, right? Like, aren't they selling like 240 hertz monitors and shit like that? I'm like, that's where I kind of draw the line for myself. Like, do I really need that? That sounds ridiculous. It's pointless. It sounds pointless. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I do want to say I feel like I'm perfectly happy with 60 hertz. I got monitors that are like over at 120, and I enjoy that. I enjoy the smoothness. But like 60 is pretty good. I think in some cases even 30 can be okay, even though it's not my favorite. Like, I've seen some games in 30 where they kind of put it off, right? 60, aren't like most fighting games 60, right? Like, I think all fighting games run in 60. From what I believe, from what I heard. I might be making that up. Yeah, fighting games look 60, so you don't feel the benefit of anything. But yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. And they do that because of, you know, all the frame data and everything, right? Like all the data for nerds. I think they look at that for those reasons. And I'm very happy with 60,000. There's certain things I really enjoy the smoothness of, like first-person shooters. It feels so nice when you're like really smoothly like doing this sort of thing. It's like, oh, nice. Yeah, fighting games live and die on the frame business. It needs to be absolutely consistent. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, you can't have frame drops, right? Like, that's the thing I really like about 60 is that like you're very likely not going to go to 59 or 55 or something, right? They're going to optimize it so it stays on 60 for the whole match. Except for Strive, which is terribly optimized for some reason. But like in a traditional game, if you go from 60 and you kind of dip to 45 during like a big explosion or like a big set piece, it doesn't really matter, right? But in a game like that, it's like it feels nasty if like you lose frame suddenly, say. It's gotta be locked to 60, because like I got like a 144 hertz monitor, but like most of the time I'm not gonna be at 144 hertz exactly. I'm gonna go to like 100 maybe, 99, 80, maybe even drop to like 60. And I can't always be at 144, so I get like the benefit of 144 less with my graphics card. So things could look a lot better for me if I had that extra bit of performance. And that's one of the reasons I do want better graphics card, even though games run perfectly. Did you hear that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Not the mayor's cat Ulysses, no! To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing. I want to see this cat with a hat. Actually, who is wearing this cat? The mayor or the cat? I don't actually know. He doesn't cross the wires in his communication. If you can get that to sync, makes things look smoother too. Depth to sync. What is that? Is that like a dynamic resolution thing, or is it like a? I thought it was like a VSync thing, or like from like a AMD or something, right? I don't know. G-Sync, VRR, it has a bunch of names. Okay. Of FreeSync. That's like the. Oh, okay. It is called Adaptive Sync, but like the brand names are G-Sync and FreeSync, right? Like Hoover versus vacuum cleaner, right? or whatever. Like variable, Adaptive Sync is like the is that like the generic name? It's when the monitor refreshes along with the frames. Habitat, like the frame tracking those data. Yeah, I should put it on. I do actually have a screen that does that, but I had to turn it off at some point because like I was having some weird behaviors, but it did look nice. Some games I do get a lot of tearing, like Strive, like fighting games give me a lot of tearing. Like the Habbo thing in the Strive, I get so much tearing when I jump up and down the floors and that. But I also try to spend as little time as possible in that. But I do get a ton of tearing in Strive. So it would be nice to have that on. King of frame tearing is Dark Souls for me. I want to play some Dark Souls again. It's been a while since I played some Dark Souls. Dark Souls is like the game I like. I think I can see myself doing like annual runs of. You know, like every year, every Christmas I do a little Dark Souls run and play the game. It's just like an evergreen game. It's just always so good. And I enjoy every Dark Souls as well, so I could do like rotate which I play out like as well, which I play. What did I done any Dark Souls since Elden Ring? Me neither right now. I should play some Elden Ring as well. I just haven't really felt like the appetite to. Like when I finished Elden Ring, a part of me was just like, I guess that's enough. I guess that's enough Elden Ring. I don't know, just some encounters in Elden Ring where I just don't feel like I need to do it again. Like, do I ever need to fight Malenia again? I don't think I do. And it was just like a kind of greasy fight, and I guess I didn't find it very fun. So I did some like extra runs later just for like the achievements before I felt I was done with Elden Ring. I wanted to get all the weapons and etc. You know, and all the endings. But in none of those I actually went to do Malenia because I didn't feel like it was going to be fun. Like in other games, when I've done like extra runs for whatever reason, I've done like optional content just for the sake of it, you know? Not because I got any reward for doing it, just because I figured that fight was going to be fun. But I don't feel the drive at Malenia. Or some other like optional fights like that, or encounters. So it's felt like it had some limited replay value for me. I feel like the only thing that would give me a proper appetite to play Elden Ring again would be like co-op. But only with the co-op mod, because I did not enjoy. Well, I did enjoy the co-op, like the default co-op in it. But whoa, did I think there was some dumb things about default co-op in Elden Ring? Like, oh, I just want to play against my friends, but all I need to do is also tolerate PvP for the next 3 hours. So, you know, every time we want to do a boss or explore an area, we also got to get like invaded by people doing meta builds with twinks, or like we've got like the most optimized set of equipment while we're doing clown builds and clowning around. That's great. That's cool. Mandatory PvP shit is so fucking bad because it's so fucking busted and fun in that series in general. Yeah, in like the series in general is one thing, but like Elden Ring goes like a step beyond making shit busted and unfair, right? But there's so many like just broken things in that game. Apart from Elden Ring, and I don't want to play it again, ever again. Yeah, that's my experience as well. Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to say ever again, but I don't know when I'm gonna play it again. Sure. It's like on a sort of indeterminate hiatus right now. Indefinite hiatus. I think that might be one of the weaknesses of making the game so huge, in that it did get like a vast amount of playtime the first time around. But compared to some other Dark Souls, I got more playtime out of that with smaller worlds, because I just played the worlds many more times, right? I had a good time with the game. I was settling into the middle of my rankings. Fair. That's very fair. Let's see, do a little long nozzle. This 15 Drugi nozzle is it's pretty good. It kind of does everything, and it's like wide enough that I don't get annoyed with like the how much I'm cleaning at a time. Like it's kind of almost perfect for like a little plank like this, you know. But also it gets a lot of dirt then. I'm definitely in the yellow nozzle gang. Big fan. I'm still leaving a little bit of stuff around, I think. I'm definitely gonna have to do like a second scan of a lot of this playground here. There's just so much to clean. I mean, I'm only 26% through it here. Reckon you better go to bed soon? Right up, dude. Just for joining. It was a good time. See you later, man. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my host game. Absolutely, I'm gonna enjoy my host game. This is a great time. I mean, I'm enjoying this enough that it's gonna. I'm making this a channel staple. We're PowerWashers here from now on. We're only playing the chillest of games. I'm changing direction. I'm branding here right now. The other end of Spectrum is Sekiro, which is so short that every couple of months I still think about installing it and doing a full playthrough. Yeah, that's exactly my what I was talking about my experience with other games, I think. But like, there's like a shorter little threshold to get started with, right? Because like, start with an start with an Elden Ring playthrough. That's a big commitment, right? It's a big undertaking. You got to be sort of emotionally ready that, like, you know, this playthrough, it's gonna cost you some hours. Sekiro though, you just run through it and kill some shit and you're done. I guess in general, that's my experience with open world games, really. Why I haven't gotten around to playing some open world games that I really think I could like. Like I played a lot of Zelda games and enjoyed a lot of Zelda games, but I haven't felt like the sort of timing happened for Breath of the Wild yet, you know. And a lot of like Western titles in general, you know, like Horizon and whatnot. All the chill games. See you next week with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I should play some more Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I bought it for my Switch, mainly to play it co-op, but we ended up not playing much of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze because it had like a really baby weird co-op mode. It's like one of those Nintendo little brother games, you know, where you play and your co-partner gets to be carried on your back. They really love that system of like carrying a co-op friend on your back, and it doesn't feel too great for your co-partner, I feel. Did Returns have a little brother co-op, or was that one real? I don't know, I didn't play Returns. Is that like a country game? Like Donkey Kong Country Returns? I don't know. Donkey Kong Country Returns was on the Wii. Tropical Freeze was essentially a follow-up of that. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. I totally forgot about that one and only think about Tropical Freeze. But I do vaguely remember it now, not mention it. But I wasn't playing much on the Wii at all. I didn't have a Wii. My little brother had a Wii. But it didn't have many games, you know. I would have loved to play as Wii now. Because I could like buy some games for it now. But his bunny at the time bit the wire for the little sensor, you know, used for your waggle stick. So the Wii is dead basically. Rip the real one. Buy a dolphin bar and Wii remote? Yeah, that's the option, but like also the thing with that is we already had a Wii, you know, in the family, and in order for me to get to buy a dolphin bar and a Wii remote, because I'm gonna have to buy some stuff from like some sort of website and ship it here and spend some money, and I'm not gonna do that. It's probably gonna be from like an American store only as well, so I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of like customs and pay a bunch of customs and taxes and whatnot. Oh yeah, I can't just buy things from Amazon. Yeah, so if I want to buy some specialized things like that, it's kind of a big deal for me usually, and I'm gonna have to like Google around, and it's gonna be annoying. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But also, I got so many games on already that I could play, and it's like, I know I shouldn't be paying for some expensive proprietary like hardware to play other games I don't have yet. But one of these days, maybe I'll do that. One of these days. I think it would be nice to have a Wii, because I have some GameCube games, even though I sold my GameCube, and I really enjoyed my GameCube. I wish I didn't sell my GameCube, man. I'm really sad about it. Really, really sad I sold my GameCube. I had like the Zelda like anniversary edition, like a collector's edition. And it had like Zelda 1, it had Zelda 2, it had Ocarina of Time, it had Wind Waker demo, it had Majora's Mask. It was a beautiful disc of amazing games. And I fucking sold my GameCube because I wanted 1,000 krona. What a fucking dipshit I was. Absolute fucking moron. I'm still dumb because I sold that when I was a teenager. To my cousin. Bastard with my GameCube. Want it back. I had a black GameCube, that's all. It was like a special color and everything. Non-cube having ass, yeah. But if I had a Wii, that would also help my non-GameCube having ass. But it's fine. I'll miss that GameCube though. I had good memories and everything. Good games. SSX Tricky. Double Dash. What else did I play on it? I didn't have many games, honestly. Smash Melee? Oh my god, I smashed the hell out of my GameCube. We smashed day and night. Every day of the week. Non-stop smashing. Moth have an ass. The Melee on the deck? Nice. Melee is a game that I enjoyed so much. Like I thought Melee was fucking amazing. It had like all these like modes and stuff that I thought was so fun. There was like a home run mode where there's like the dummy and you hit it very far. There's the adventure mode where you go like on like a little arcade adventure and you like fight through these like enemies that are like kind of themed after the levels you go on, and there's like these little levels where you run around and there's like little guys, you have to beat them up to advance further into the stage. But it's you know, it's funny because like it's a fighting game. It's cool. And then there's like this challenge modes where you have to do like hard things like, oh, beat this guy without getting hit yourself and stuff like that, you know. I was like, yeah, this game fucking rules. Yeah, there were like versus modes as well. You could play with friends. But like now, I'm like, I tried playing Melee like a couple years ago. I feel, and like it was horrible. I was like, how the fuck do you play this game? I can't. These controls are insane. Like, it's like so floaty and weird, and like it feels almost kind of unresponsive. And I'm like, how the fuck do people play this game? Like, people have like cracked movement in that game. It's crazy, but like, if you haven't played the game in a while, it's impossible. It's like impenetrable. It's so strange. Like, Ultimate was like pick 'em and play for me, but Melee was like, oh my god, this is weird. How's this bench not done yet? How is this bench not done it? Is it like underneath or something? Hang on, we gotta get am I not using this short one already? I am. I can't get in there. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is where I was soaping up. Yeah, we need a lot of soap in order to get the mileage out of that, don't you? Oh, wow, this is filthy. This is a fucking mess. Yeesh. Alright, you got some Guilty Gear Plus R, you got some Exile, some Strive, some Alpha 3, Street Fighter, Third Strike, Tekken 3, Tag, nice. That's a Tag 1 you got in, right? I love Tag. I feel like I played like hundreds of hours of Tag, like after school, you know, but probably wasn't, probably was dozens of hours. Time just worked differently back then. But yeah, fuck, I love Tag so much. That's definitely one of my favorite video games ever, Tekken Tag. That was so sick. I love Tekken Bowling. Like, we got pranked so hard in Tekken Tag, man. Because, like, well, we really wanted to play as Dr. Boskovonich, or whatever his name is. Because he was one of the joke characters in Tekken 3. And, like, on those cheat sites for video games, people kept doing shit like, if you do a perfect strike, for every, like, throw, every round of bowling, you unlock Dr. B. You get him, you get to play as him. He gets unlocked. So we got fucking cracked at bowling, dude. Digital bowling, we were amazing at it. Because we were trying to unlock Dr. B. And like every time we did perfect runs and we didn't get it, it was like, well, I guess we try again. I mean, they wouldn't lie on the internet. They wouldn't say they would unlock Dr. B but not unlock Dr. B. So we just kept trying. And in the end, we just enjoyed Tekken bowling. Whatever we called him? This fucking pose has not called him Dr. Boskonovich. Motherfucker made Yoshimitsu or something. Makes Yoshimitsu's exosuits. And like, something about Brian Fury? I think maybe Brian Fury is like an experimental program or something he did? Like a zombie man? I don't know. And this guy doesn't even learn his first name. Scandal. Anyway, Smash Melee, good game. Soul Calibur 3, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. One of these is not like the others. And the Dragon Ball Fighter Z, another one, not like the others. I guess Strive as well. Where's the Under Night, dude? Where's Under Night in birth? XECL:R. Where is it? Explain to me where my French-bred games are. Where's Melt Blood? Actress again. Current code. Marvel 2? Hell yeah. That's a good one. That'll make up for no Melt Blood. When's Marvel? Everyone will be saying when you bring this Steam Deck. When's Marvel? I'm just saying, right now. Oh my god, this dinosaur's coming out. Dinosaur's expressing itself, finally. Let's see, is there any other essential games you need on that deck then? You should get Guilty Gear Isuka. You know, the 4-player Smash Guilty Gear game? Where you have to press a button to manually turn. And it's got Leopold on. That one. It's got most of the soundtrack there too. I Want to Be the Guy in it. Camilla, Doc, gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with a new place in the suburb. It's the old DF place. I hope you don't get spooked too easily. Honestly, you said you just got Marvel 2, but the Marvel 3 is really good. I love Marvel 3. That's one of the games I had on my PS3, and I love the daily. It was such a sick game. Like I was just playing it as an arcade game. It was all just just playing arcade mode and like playing with my little brother and everything. Like fuck, Marvel 3 was so fun, and now it's got like tons of mods too. They put like a ton of like Marvel 2 characters in it. They put like Street Fighter 5 characters in it. They put like First Star characters in it. You can play as Urian. You can play as Rashid. And the mods are really good as well. Like people got cracked at modding these fighters at some point. I think they start putting like infinite characters as well, like characters that are new to infinite to Marvel 3 as well, and then you don't have to play infinite. That being said though, I hear Infinite is actually a pretty good game. Despite everything, it's a pretty... like if you... It's like not a diamond in the rough, but it's like a video game in the rough, you know? Yeah, Marvel 3 is on PC, and it works fine, I think. And just being able to mod it is a big bonus. Now we get to the seedy underbelly of this dinosaur. Filthy, unseemly underbelly of dinosaur. Who knows how many deals have gone down here around this underbelly. Many lost Charizard cards with foil have been lost here. Can't crawl under. This makes this a bit awkward. I mean, acquire Marvel 3 to see if I can figure out how to manage and still win the stuff on deck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Marvels now. You figure out when Marvel is. Also, Street Fighter 4 Ultra is pretty sick. I quite like all the Street Fighters, honestly. 2 is obviously like there's some I don't know if it's my bag, but tons of people love 2. Super Turbo. 3, you know, it's got some rough games there at the start, but the first strike's incredible. And 4, no, it kind of revived the genre, you know. And the Ultra Edition, the last one, has got like so many fighters. So the roster is like huge. And 5, like the championship edition, is a really fun game. It's nice. It's similar to 4 in a lot of ways, but you got like the V system, which kind of, the V triggers kind of feel like Roman councils almost. Either kind of Roman council, but like then you get like enhanced like an enhanced mode for your character. You kind of do like a little dragon install when you do like it's like a dragon install with like a combined with like a Roman council. And then like the V skill is kind of like a extra like custom character thing. Like everyone gets like 2 V skills and you choose one of them. You can kind of choose your playstyle, but also like kind of choose what you think is best for like a matchup, you know. As if V doesn't work on deck apparently. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Because SF5 is a game that started out really rocky. Obviously, like it still has like pretty terrible single player modes, which does it no favors. And like the netcode is still not amazing, but like in terms of the design of it, it came like a really long way since its launch. So like I think that game is pretty sick right now. Really fun. Yeah, like but obviously the older ones like 3 and 2 and are really nice for being quite cheap and accessible and easy to run. Yeah, as opposed to some of these more modern games. You know what you could get actually? Is if you can run Dreamcast simulator, Dreamcast emulators, you could play some Power Stone. Power Stone is like a sort of fighter thing, but it's like a 4-player thing, and it's like got a top-down sort of perspective, so it kind of feels like a bit like Smash or something, you know? It's like a party fighting game. That's a pretty beloved game, I think. Power Stone. Used like Naomi, right? I think for Dreamcast. Naomi or something else. Flycast? I forget. We're getting there. This dinosaur. It's so close. Let's try to clean this dinosaur up. I think I gotta use this thing for the legacy. It's got some algae or something on the PTC. No, not yeah. This is the one. This one we use. That's so much better. I wanna try to see if we can get the dinosaur fully cleaned before the stream is over. I think it's mostly just like the bits around the legs. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. It's got the green gunk on it. I don't know if it's green. Might just be green because like the surface around is green. No, it's pretty green. Yeah, on the legs that's green. I guess it's a moss or something. I wonder how clean is this dinosaur? I feel like when we started this level, I started on the dinosaur, it was like at 20%. I feel like we built like 20% of the level just doing this dinosaur. What even is the dinosaur? I don't see it anyway. Stego slide. 97%. Oh. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, it tells him up here, the Stego slide, yeah. Yeah, it's so close. Come on, buddy, work with me. I won't be able to finish this whole level in this stream here. The least I can do is finish the Stego slide. You know what we could do? It's plastic all around. plastic all around. It's time to soap up. Does that work on this nasty stuff here as well? It might do. God, you do have to be rich to use this soap, man. Like, it runs that so fast. We just have like one of them, you know? La-di-da. Not all of us cleaners have got soap to use, and there we go, nice, we got it. Nice. Is anything else plastic? Yeah, I can just blow the rest of my soap on. Yeah, this thing. There we go, nice. So, I guess I can work on the ground around here. You know what I was playing today, actually? That could be a fun game. CVS 2. Played that with a friend. It was really fun. Capcom vs SNK 2, New Millennia Fighting, or something like that. It's pretty fun. It's got like Capcom characters, and it's got some SNK characters, and they're all playing like Capcom fighters. So it's like a 6-button game. You got 3 punches, you got 3 kicks, and like every character can be played with like different grooves, which makes them behave in different ways. So you got like a dodge roll, you got a spot dodge. It's interesting. Really fun game. Different like hops as well, like save, and you can like have one that like makes you land faster, less land recovery, a whole bunch of things. It's got like a lot of cool characters, you know. It uses a lot from both the Capcom and SNK libraries. Mostly it's from the Street Fighter libraries. Like most of the characters are going to be from Street Fighter. There's like a couple that aren't, like Morrigan. But like Morrigan is like the only Darkstalker character in there, you know. And like there's a huge amount of cool SNK characters, you know, like Terry and Geese and Rock. Good stuff. Very enjoyable. I think CVS 2 is another like very beloved sort of game in similar vein of like Marvel 2. I was playing it on Fightcade, but I'm pretty sure you can get like a good copy for that without it as well. Get it for the Dreamcast probably. Yes. On Fightcade we played it on the Dreamcast. And that worked really well on Fightcade. Like buttery smooth, perfect Game Boy. No issues at all. Probably be a bit better if you run it in like a Dreamcast emulator as well, because on Fightcade obviously mostly designed for Let's Play, so can't do certain things as conveniently. I guess this is where I got the Marvel 2 for free and First Strike. Ah, okay, yeah. I think the Dreamcast is pretty cracked for fighting games. I mean, you got that's where you play Soul Calibur 2, right? I think Soul Calibur 2 might be. No, you would play it on GameCube, right? I think if you want to play Soul Calibur 2, that in the games you get Link. Soul Calibur is kind of weird though, because you get like all the exclusive characters, right? Like that one seems particularly cursed for like guest characters, because like they had like Yoda on one of them for like Xbox and like Darth Vader for PlayStation. One of them has like Heihachi for PlayStation, but like Link for GameCube. It's kind of all over the place. Oh yeah, since you already got the Rocken, you can just get some more games for it, yeah. Yeah, so you can get Power Stone as well. Power Stone, CBS 2. Just like a pretty sick night to me. All those games though. Fun thing about having all those games as well is you can just jump between all of them, and it can be total total dog shit at all those games, and that's when those games are like the most fun with people. Sometimes I think. Yeah, it sounded really nice as a way to cap off D&D thing. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm not very efficient in this game. You can kind of see how scatterbrained I am. Like I talked about like how I have some trouble, like kind of organizing tasks sometimes. I just can't compartmentalize things. So I kind of start on one thing and I get distracted and go to other things like all the time, and I end up getting nothing done. I feel like I visualized my struggle with that very well tonight. Like why I struggle. Like my brain just doesn't work for certain things. Dreamcast is only Japanese. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's 10. So I suppose we do this bench here. And then we call it. I wonder if I can save games on this. It'd be nice to save and pick it up later. This is really chill though. I really enjoyed this. This was a great game. I don't know how the spectator version of this game was. How stream friendly it was. But I certainly enjoyed it. It was a really fun time. I'm enjoying this chill arc of our live stream here. Between this and Ooblets and Sims, this is the most I enjoyed live streaming in a while. Very nice. Very pleasant. There we go. Oh my god, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. Oh my god, I just want to keep cleaning. Fuck, I just want to keep cleaning. I can't stop. Fuck. But I gotta stop. It's too late. You got a call it here, buds. I'm sorry to say. This is the end of the road. This is the end of the line for us. You got a call it here. But thank you all for going on this wild ride with me. Thank you all for coming to hang out. I had a great time. I hope you had a nice time too. And I hope you have a lovely evening. GG, good podcast. Thank you. I always think I could do some sort of podcast, but I never quite pictured what my theme would be. I guess this is a good foray into it. Hey, cheers. So next stream, maybe Friday, Sunday. Maybe? Could be a good bet. Yeah, at least next Tuesday. Tuesday is the most guaranteed stream I have for now. I'm doing some more things on Thursdays now, so it just doesn't feel right ever. Yeah. Hey T, hello. Hello. Thank you. No problem. Don't worry about it. Cheers everyone. Take it easy. Good night. Bye. Have a good one. See you next stream. See you next Tuesday maybe. Take it easy. Goodbye everyone.